around the world and the first Mass in the Philippines. Join us as we explore the remarkable journey of Ferdinand Magellan, the first to circumnavigate the globe, and the significance of the first Mass held in the Philippines. Ferdinand Magellan set sail from Spain in 1519 with the goal of finding a westward route to the Spice Islands. His expedition marked the first successful circumnavigation of the Earth, a monumental achievement in maritime history. On March 16, 1521, Magellan and his crew arrived in the Philippines, where they were greeted by local tribes. This marked a significant point in their journey. The first Mass in the Philippines was celebrated on March 31, 1521, on the island of Limasawa. This event symbolized the introduction of Christianity to the archipelago, which would have lasting cultural impacts. Magellan's expedition faced numerous challenges, including hostile encounters and harsh weather. Despite this, they successfully completed their journey, returning to Spain in 1522. Key highlights of Magellan's voyage: first to circumnavigate the globe, established contact with various cultures, introduced Christianity to the Philippines.
Do you know that the two major events in history played a huge role in shaping the identity of the Philippines and the Filipino people? These events are the first voyage around the world and the first Catholic Mass in the Philippines, but how they are connected and why are still important to us today. Let's go back to the year 1519. A Portuguese navigator named Ferdinand Magellan led an expedition under the Spanish crown. Their goal was to find westward route to the Spice Island, known today as the Moluccas in Indonesia. Five ships left Spain: the Trinidad, San Antonio, Concepcion, Santiago, and Victoria. They traveled thousands of kilometers, crossing the Atlantic Ocean, South America, and what we call now the Strait of Magellan. After more than a year of sailing, in March 1521, they finally reached a group of islands that would later called the Philippines. Magellan's arrival in the Visayas marked the beginning of contact between Europeans and the indigenous people of this island, a moment when it changed history forever. Soon after, Magellan formed alliance with the local leaders, including Raya Colombo of Limasawa. To honor their friendship, Magellan and his men were invited to special religious event. This event was called the First Catholic Mass in the Philippines, held on March 31, 1521. It was led by Father Pedro Valderrama, the expedition chaplain. The mass was held on the quiet beach in Limasawa, with both Spaniards and Filipino chieftains in attendance. To some, to some, it may be like the religious ritual, but in reality, it was the beginning of Christianity in the Philippines. If you think about it, without Magellan's arrival, the mass would have happened, and without the mass, we may not have become Catholic country. So yes, the first voyage and the first mass are deeply connected. One brought foreign explorers to our shores, while the introduced a new belief system, one that still lives on today. Along with the baptism came changes in language, education, government, and the way of life. This started a long chapter of colonization that would last for more than 300 years. But not everyone welcomed these changes. As we know, not long after the mass, Magellan tried to interfere with the nearby island, Mactan. There was a myth by a local leader who refused to be controlled, named Lapu-Lapu. Their battle marked the end of the Magellan's journey, but not the mission itself. Years later, only one ship, the Victoria, would return to Spain, completing the first navigation of the Earth. Today, over 500 years later, the impact of this event is still with us. From the churches we attended, to the values we hold, to the holidays we celebrate, they all traces back to this turning point in history. That's why they are just random dates in textbook. They are just part of our root as a Filipino. By understanding the past, we better understand who we are today.